But yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is One Sticker Man. And yes, you're probably thinking, what? Where is you know, the moon thing in the back with the figures and the whatnot, the curtain? Because yes, it's a curtain. Well, before I get into that, what do you guys think of my. I haven't. By the way, I haven't asked actually. What do you guys think of my latest intro? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I wanted to do something different. I had it for like over a year now, and I thought, you know what, maybe I do a little bit of a different intro. Um, and if you've seen my, very first videos, you know that it says One Sticker Man unboxing slash figure review. Now it says One Sticker Man unboxing slash figure review and more. And what is that and more? Well, it can be anything, really, literally anything that I want to do different. It could be anime related, it cannot be anime related. Most of the stuff here is anime related. And this is somewhat anime related. No, it is anime related, okay? It's just, it happens to be a trading card game of One Punch Man. Of course, I love One Punch Man. I know you guys are probably like, yeah, right. We hardly see any One Punch Man figures unboxed and whatnot. And yes, that's actually very true. But there's also not that many One Punch Man figures. I do try to get the ones that come out. Some of the ones that have been out for quite some time now are kind of expensive. And I don't know if I really want to get them. But, if there's more that come out, I'll get them. Okay, I will, trust me. But I am trying to do something a little bit different, trying to throw a little bit of a mix in there so that probably you don't get bored of me doing unboxings of figures. You can see me unbox something different. The key word is unboxing, right? Unboxing. I can do unboxings of many things. I could do figures, trading card games, pack of underwear. I don't know. I can unbox anything technically, but I am kind of sticking to the whole anime thing. By the way, this little thing here, really cool. I actually got this at the Anime Expo last year. It was one of those what's it called? Like those vendors that do their own custom thing. This was one that I liked, and I wanted something like this. I didn't want something too big, so when I found this one, I thought it was a pretty good size, and it's the one that I use now. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have it in the background, so it's not just a black And by the way, this setup is kind of well, it's not kind of, it is a brand new setup, so it might not be perfect. You might see me shifting this a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where it's perfect. I might have to pull out a ruler and measure it, but what's that called, a level, anyways. I'm trying to figure out this whole situation of how I'll do these videos, but I'll figure it out eventually. So One Punch Man, Union Arena. For those of you who are familiar with Union Arena, you can kind of skip this. But for those of you who aren't, Union Arena, it is a trading card game. It is, I wouldn't say it's like super new. As a matter of fact, does it say somewhere on here when it was started? I don't see it, but I don't think it's that new. But it is, somewhat. Okay. The card game seems to be kind of cool. I've played the tutorial of this, and it's kind of cool. I mean, I still think I need to learn a little bit more of it, but from what I understand, and what's cool of Union Arena is that they do anime series. So like this box is a One Punch Man. They have another series where it's like a Jujutsu Kaisen. I think there's a Black Butler one. Just recently, I think Sword Art Online came out. What else is there? Actually, now that I think of it, there is actually a 2.5 dimensional seduction Union Arena. But unfortunately, that one is kind of new in Japan right now, I think. So it's going to take some time for it to release in English. But I don't know if you guys like these videos, if you think this is cool, you might want to see more of it. I'll probably pick up a box or two of the Japanese ones, even though I won't be able to, use them, read them, or anything. But, why not? I mean, I like 2.5 dimensional seduction. I am kind of like the 2.5 guy. You've seen all my 2.5 videos. But this one is specifically One Punch Man. What I know from this, at least what I've been told, is that when you play this game, you have to stick to your series, right? So like if I'm going to build a deck, and I think the deck consists of 50 cards, you have to stick to the series, right? So like you can mix One Punch Man cards with like Jujutsu Kaisen and Sword Art Online. Like you have to play with only One Punch Man. And then the other thing which I kind of realized too is that, and you'll see right now when I open the cards, is that they come in 3 different colors, or at least the One Punch Man I know it's yellow, green, and red. And so when you build your deck, it has to be either the green deck, yellow deck, or red deck. And what I mean by that is I actually have here some cards that I've actually pulled from like single packs. I kind of started a deck, like this is the Tatsumaki and Fubuki deck, which I'm trying to build. Hopefully some of the cards in here are, part of it, which by the way, Saitama, Genos, Garo, Tatsumaki, Fubuki, right? For those of you who don't know, for those of you who know, yeah, One Punch Man. See how these are all yellow cards? Like these are all basically, playable together. But here I have another deck that I was kind of working on, which is a Garo deck. So you can see this one is actually foil. This one's kind of nice. These are all red cards, right? So you can't mix the red with the yellow, right? It has to be all the same. And my Mimikyu, I don't know if you remember Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu, but I'm not gonna keep these sleeves. These are just temporary sleeves because I have I'm not even kidding you. I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 Mimikyu sleeves. And when I say sleeves, I mean like packs of sleeves. Because I went crazy and bought a bunch of like those trainer boxes for Mimikyu for some reason. And so now I have a lot. But not only I have this, I do have this because I want to, if I get some really nice cards here, which hopefully I do, I'm going to put them in here. And then maybe if I continue building like the Tatsumaki Fubuki deck, I can put them here. As I open this, I'm going to separate them too. So like I'll separate the yellows, the reds, the greens. And then obviously if there's any high rarities, nice looking cards, I'll put those on the sides and I'll have this ready to be protected. But yeah, I guess I won't go. I mean, I kind of went deep into explanation, but I won't go that much more into explanation of how the card game works. Basically, that's kind of like the introduction of it. If you actually want to play the game, you can actually, there's an app that you can download, which is actually right here. It says it's a tutorial app. I actually tried it online. It works too. So yeah, test it out, see if you like it. If you do, cool. If you don't, then there's also Yu-Gi-Oh, there's Pokemon, there's Magic, there's One Piece now, there's Lorcana, there's even a damn Star Wars one, which I might have to get to. Okay, with all that said, let's now jump into the actual unboxing of this. And I'm gonna open first this here, which is the sleeves, just so I can have them ready. And there's a bunch of these sleeves. I don't know much of these Dragon Shield. This is actually my second Dragon Shield sleeve box that I've ever purchased. This is the matte black. The other one was probably matte black as well. It's kind of weird. If you only need that many, why not make the box smaller? You have all this gap in here. I don't know, but this is what it looks like, right? It is matte, although I guess the back is supposed to be the matte black, and then because it's how can I say, this part right here is glossy, so yeah. But anyways, we pull a very nice card, then we'll use that. Obviously, what I want to see in this box is hopefully some Tatsumaki and Fubuki cards, because that's what I'm trying to build. If I'm able to pull any of the really nice looking Tatsumaki and Fubuki cards, then that'll be even you know, how can I say, that'll be even better, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm looking for. There are some quite expensive cards in these boxes, potentially. And actually what's kind of cool, at least for now, is that if you want to build a deck, you don't necessarily need to have like the super expensive cards to be able to play it. I think every deck that if you want to build, there is a very common and uncommon version of it. So you can build a very low budget deck if you wanted to. If not, and you want to be a little bit, you know, oh, it's kind of cool. I didn't box promotion pack. If you want to be kind of like, you know, super high end, you can obviously you know, get like the higher rarity ones, and that's where it gets crazy, because like the very, very expensive ones, at least the Tatsumaki that I've seen, which if I was to pull that one, that would be hella crazy. That one is like 300 bucks, and there's some of them that go up a little bit more, but you know, I don't. Here's the thing, guys. I'm doing these unboxings, and to be honest, I've said it before, I don't have that much but good luck when it comes to stuff like this. So I don't think I'm gonna get something that great, but if I do, man, that'll be super cool. And then the cool thing is that I'll be doing it here in front of you guys, and you guys get to see that. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm gonna start with this box promotion pack, which I didn't even know this came in there, but it's called yeah, it's I don't know, it's promotion. There's 6 types of these, and there is Genos, Terrible Tornado, which is Tatsumaki, King, Metal Bat, Speedo Sound Sonic, and Garo. Obviously, please, Terrible Tornado, why not? These packs have this little slit right here where you can just pull it, you know. I'm kind of afraid of doing that because I actually already did it here. You see that? I don't know if you can see that, but I bent it here a little bit, and it is a green card, so I'm thinking that it is going to be a Speed of Sound Sonic. Ah, it's a metal back. God dang it. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a foil card, just a regular hero card. Very basic actually, but that is Metal Bat. I'm just gonna put him there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna use that method of opening because I don't want to mess up the cards. So the way I usually open cards is I do this. I pull here and I pull like that, and then I cut this open like that. I pull out. You know, always pull out. And yeah, there's this one card which I believe this is an action point card. You won't see these in every single pack. Trust me, I know this. And what an action point card looks like is like this. This is a Tatsumaki and Fubuki, action point card, and these are these cards that you play on the field. You can have up, I think, up to three of these, three or four, I believe. And this is what actually you have to like, you have to switch to act. Basically your actions are based on these cards. So I think this should be an action point card, and then you have the rest of the cards. I think the good cards on the back, so I could just start from the front and go that way. You can see that there's a lot of different colors in here, right? So like I said, I'm gonna be separating the colors, and yeah, let's get started. So let's go, right? Let's go. Okay, so I have one yellow here, I have one green, one red, another yellow, green, red, yellow. And by the way, I might be going a little bit too fast, but we're trying to look at the good cards, guys, right? Or do you want to look at everything? Here's a red, here's a Garo. This is just a rare card. You can see here it says R, so you have your U for uncommon, your C for common, R for rare, and then there's a SR for super rare, and then I think the other ones might be like SRR or something. I don't know, we'll see if I pull one. But this is a rare card, nothing too crazy. It is a foil card, so it looks kind of cool. Garo. I'll put this one here, and then here's the action point card that I talked about, right? So this is the one with all the guys on there. So I'll put the action points over here. Actually, I'm gonna put all the foil cards that I get, I'm gonna put them here, unless it's a very like super rare one, then I'll separate it like over here. Then I'll have the yellow, the green, red here, and then the action point cards over here. So yes. Oh, and by the way, 12 cards per pack, not bad. So yeah, oh, it looks like I got another pack with another action point. And by the way, these action points, there are some of them that are foil, and the ones that are foil are actually more expensive, which is good if I pull one. So let's take a look. Oh, look, never mind, I just kind of went to the back, but I got another Tatsumaki and Fubuki, which is great because I need like 3 or 4 of those, I think. Which, by the way, I just realized it's kind of, might have to shift it a bit so you can kind of see it all in the picture. Can you see it? Good. All right. I merely immobilized them, right? So yellow, yellow, I got a green, got a red, got a green Metal Knight, bomb, yellow, green King Engine. That's super cool. I like the King Engine. That's funny. It's literally just him being scared, having a really loud heartbeat. Another King, but yellow. It's all about me taking you on here right now. Moomin Rider, green, another Garo, red. Oh, a Terrible Tornado. Look at that. It is a nice foil. Cool, great. And I say that because, of course, I'm looking for the Terrible Tornadoes and the Fubukis, because that is what I'm trying to build, guys. So because this is one that I need, I'm gonna put her in a nice looking sleeve. Look at that, how that slides in there. Even adds more glare because of the sleeve itself. But that is a nice looking card. It is damn, 7. Actually, you know what? Which one is this one? I'm trying to think which one is this one, but I need quite a few, so I'm gonna put this one here. Can you see it there? Yeah, you can see it there. All right, let's move on to the next pack because we got quite a few to go. The box itself comes with 16 packs, so it's not bad. It's kind of cool, actually. Okay, no action point on this pack, as you can see. Like I mentioned, they're not on every single pack, but the first 2 packs that I opened, I did get one, so that's kind of cool, I guess. All right, let's take a look. Hero Almanac. That is where Garo kind of gets his information to go up against some of the heroes. Red, green zombie man, armor gorilla red, super alloy blackluster green, red, green pig god, hero association, Boros, psychic power. I think I need this one, but I'm still gonna throw it there for now. Metal bat green, and I got 2 rare cards. So when you don't get an action point card, I think you get like either 2 rares, or you would get like a rare and a super rare, right? So in this case, this pack is not that great, or I don't know. It depends. But these are just 2 foil rare cards, one of Genos and one of Boros. I mean, foil cards, kind of nice, but nothing too crazy. So I'm just going to put that to the side. All right, let's go on to the next pack. Maybe I should speed it up a bit. I don't know, because we have quite a few to go to. And this one does not have, again, an action point card. So it's going to be most likely 2 rares. And I do see some foil on the back, so that's cool. Hellstorm, might need that one actually. Green, red, green, red, green, red. I think you get the point this time, right? Do I need to say the colors? I think it's pretty obvious, right? So I'm just gonna do that. I got King and Moomin Rider, 2 more rare foil cards. Kind of cool actually. I don't know if you can see the Moomin Rider there. You know. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw these here. These are just the rare cards, which, you know, I can use for like different decks or whatever. But I'm looking for the super rare cards, man. That's what I need. Or an action point foil card, because those are pretty good too. All right, so let's do that. 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 That. I'm actually gonna need this. Hellish Blizzard. Tank Top Monster. Here's the Fist of Flowing Water Crushing Rock rare foil card, and Agaro super rare. Actually, oh no, yeah, it is a super rare. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good card. This one's just a rare. Nice card though. The move. This one here. It might be worth something. You know what? I'll do this. I'll put it on the screen. On the screen or on the, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's continue. Ran out of space, you know, story of my life. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again or whatever. If it does, sorry. Lucky for you guys. I just edited it, so you know, you won't have to go through what I go through. But I was talking about this specific Garo card, which I actually looked it up since I had some time between, you know, this. So it's actually pretty bad. It's only like $1 or something like that. So kind of lame. But it is a super rare card. So I'll put it here on this side. Whatever. By the way, I realized there was some really high glare up here, so I kind of tried to move the light a little bit. Again, sorry, it's not perfect. It'll get better. Trust me, it will. I mean, come on, just, you know, think about my very first, or my first like 3 videos that I did were pretty horrible. Eventually got better, so hopefully this situation will get better as well. But let's just go ahead and continue. Here is Hellstorm. This is a move attack by Fubuki. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that here, put that here. This is a green, red, green. At some point you'll see that these cards are like basically the same thing. There's not that many, I don't think there's that many different like variants. So yeah, most of the cards you'll see they're repeated. But here I have a rare Terrible Tornado, another Terrible Tornado card, which I need. So I am going to put this one in the pack. And then also I have King Super Rare, which is cool because I got another Super Rare. But I actually do have this card already, which I didn't show you, but I do have it. And it's, I think this one, I mean, again, I'll put the price, but yeah, I think it's like $5 or something like that. So it's not that expensive card. Most of these cards are not that expensive again, but there are a few. There are a few that are like in the 10s and 20s, some in the 100, but I don't know if I'm lucky, which I'm usually not, but you know, I'll put the king over here along with Garo, cheap Garo, and yeah, let's just continue. Let's keep going through this because I still have quite a few packs to open. And yes, this is again another one without an action point. So let's see. Hopefully another super rare. Hopefully a super rare, or I don't know what they call it. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know what they would call those that are a little bit more expensive, but hopefully I get one of those. Hey, Saitama, nice. Flashy Flash, Hellfire Flame. Boom, another Terrible Tornado rare. But unfortunately, this one is yellow, and Speed of Sound Sonic rare. Two rares, you know, foil, but not that great to be honest. This is a Terrible Tornado punching, which is kind of cool, but I am just going to put her here to the side because again, I don't need the yellow one, I need the green ones. So yes, let's continue. And Jesus, I'm having a little bit of difficulty with these packs. You know, it's always a struggle with these damn packs, man. And I'm any packs, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh. Although Yu-Gi-Oh, the plastic, they're kind of flimsy, so they're a little bit easier. Pokemon, I think, as well. So yeah, some packs are a little bit easier. These plastics are a little bit hard, which is why I'm over here struggling, looking like a weakling. Senticharo, Watchman Dog, Kick, Bomb, rare Saitama, which is kind of cool because this is actually a very cool looking Saitama. Very, very cool. And Incineration Cannon. Wait, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, Incineration Cannons, another rare. So two rares on this pack. I actually do like that Saitama. I'm actually gonna put this Saitama to the side because I actually like this guy. I don't like Incineration Cannon. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I have. But Genos is, man, that guy's just always getting beat the hell up. So, yeah. He still has a long way to go to catch up to his disciple. Ugh. So, yeah, another pack, no action point. So, hopefully, a super rare. Metal Knight, Bomb, Suryu or Suryu, whatever. Genos, Stinger, King Engine, Hero card. Actually, I do need this hero card, but I'm gonna put it here. Oh, Jesus. Well, that is Hellish Blizzard. Unfortunately, this is a yellow one. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, I've goofed. Dang it. Serious Punch. I made a serious mistake. Okay, here's the cards that fell. Just whatever. But, okay, I messed up. When I originally showed you these, I just realized that it's the yellow ones that I need, not the freaking green ones, which means I don't need these two. These are from the other ones, but they're still nice, so I'll keep them here. Which means I do need this Terrible Tornado. And do I have another yellow one in there that I need? No. I do need this Terrible Tornado. That was my mistake. I don't know, whatever. Okay, I need that one. That's cool because it's a punch, and I actually need this Hellish Blizzard, which is why I realized it, because I remember seeing this picture and I was like, wait, I think I need this card. So Hellish Blizzard, cool. I got, you know, two cards now. Now that I realized that I actually need the yellows, not the greens. I don't know why I was thinking greens. Maybe because, you know, it's her hair's green and they're kind of green, whatever. Anyways, let's keep going, right? Let's go, you know, with these cards. Again, you've already seen some of these cards already. Another Turbo Tornado, which I think I'm going to need, but I'm going to put it there for now. Watchdog again, Kick, Bomb, Carnage, Kabuto. I don't know if I've seen this one, but I have. Wait, have I seen? I haven't seen these two. Super rare Silver Fang, looking kind of cool. It is a green one, which I don't need right now, so I'm gonna put to the side. It's still a super rare. And this Garo I don't need, I think, or maybe I do. Do I already have this one? Yes, I already have another one actually. I'll show you. It's right here. And I do think I need multiples of that one, so I'll just put them to the side. And I hate this, man. It's like they're all, you know, kind of sliding, whatever. Okay, let's keep going, and let's hope for a super rare one. Hoping that it's a Fubuki or a Tatsumaki. Super rare, because that's what I need. Another Terrible Tornado, which I do need. King. Dragon Pummeling. Tempest Wind. Hellish Blizzard, which I do need as well. Atomic Samurai. Oh, and what is this? Another Garo. I think this Garo is not that expensive either. It is a super rare, but I don't think he's worth much. And this Atomic Samurai, same thing. I don't think it's worth much, but it is a rare, so I'll put it on the rare corner. Can I get another action point? You know, I'd like to get another one of these, or preferably a foil one, because those are kind of pricey, so that's kind of cool. But here we go again. Green, red, Terrible Tornado, which I probably need. Yes. That one there, that one there. Moomin, handsome, common, a my mask. Yeah. I mean, is it really handsome? And I mean, just real, you know? Okay, two rares, two Silver Fangs, one green, one yellow. I do not need these, but there they are. And by the way, like I mentioned, if any of these cards have somewhat of a decent price on it, you know, I don't know, I don't think most of these are worth much. I'll go ahead and I'll put it on there for you guys to see. But so far, I don't think I've gotten that many good cards, to be honest. I mean, when it comes to price, I don't think most of these are worth much. At least not, I haven't seen anything that I would say is like, okay, it's like, you know, a $16 card or something, 20 potentially. Right now it's still pretty low. So let's hope for something, because I'm dying here. I need something, and I hate this. Maybe that's my fault because of the way I'm doing it. Mosquito Girl, rare, and okay, this one is nice. Mosquito, you know, sand flying, splat on the wall. Garo, okay, this one might be worth something, like $6 or something. I don't know, just kidding. I don't know, maybe it is $6 and I'm here trying to make a joke, or it might be worth more. But it is a Garo, and that is awesome because I do need a Garo, and it is a super rare with the stars. So this is like the super rare that I was kind of talking about. I don't know if you can see it there. But I think that this card is literally like this card. So when I said that, you know, you can basically play, like, build your decks, you can build it with the very cheap cards like this one that's only like $1, and this one, which is if it's a little bit more, you can actually build it with this one as well, because it's the same card. So instead of having this one in your deck, you'll use this one, but it's literally the same thing. The only thing is that this one's, you know, looks a little bit better than like this one does. So yeah, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this Garo in this sleeve because it looks cool. I hope that is worth something. I don't know. As of right now, I do not know. But here's the thing. If that's the card that I got that is, you know, my super super rare card. That kind of sucks because I would hope that, or I would have hoped to at least get one of these two sisters here actually. But let's keep going. Let's hope that there is at least another one in there. If not, then that sucks. Here's Genos, who sucks too. This is a rare, and this is another rare, a Speed of Sound Sonic, who doesn't really suck, but when it comes to cards, I don't need them. Okay, just 2 more packs remaining. Again, Esper Sisters, come on, are you trying to tell me something? Please tell me something. Here's that, there's that. Almost there, almost there. Super S, rare, and oh, Terrible Tornado, super rare. I don't think this one's worth much, to be honest. It's probably like a $5 card or something like that, if anything. But I will take it. You know why? Because I do need this one, and it is a nice looking version of it. This one is probably like I don't think I have what the regular one would be, or maybe this is a regular one, but not bad. Hey, Terrible Tornado, I'll take it. I'll take it. Here's the last pack. Okay, either this pack is gonna be great or it's gonna suck, or yeah. And I don't know, man. I think it's gonna suck. No action point. Okay, so only 2 action points in the whole box, which means this could still be a super rare card. Let's hope. Let's hope. Okay, last pack. Hero Almanac, Boros, Moomin Rider, Drive Knight, Gogetsu, Hellish Blizzard, Monster Association, Monster Cells, Saitama, Flashy Flash. I got Garo here, and a Metal Bat, super rare. Son of a... I should have known. My first card was a damn Metal Bat. I should have known this was a Metal Bat pack or box. Anyways, I don't think this card's worth that much. It's on the same level of these here, which are not worth that much. My heavy hitters are going to be really just this card, which I hope it is somewhat of a heavy hitter. I don't think so, to be honest. But if it is, that's crazy. If it isn't, whatever. I got a kind of a lame box. But no, I think that I got a lot of cards that I need to do the Tatsumaki and Hellish Blizzard deck, which is kind of cool. And then of course I got this one. I actually really like this one, so that's kind of cool. But I got some other cards that I could use maybe, and some other cards that I could not use because I'm not going to use. But that is Union Arena, One Punch Man, and yes, that's all I have really. Again, if you want to see more of these, let me know. I can do again one of this of 2.5 dimensional seduction, which is of course in Japanese, but still kind of cool. And yeah, I mean, if you want to see me do other stuff, let me know. This is the first time trying this out, and it's kind of cool actually to do this. Although I'm kind of talking to myself right now, I know that somebody else is actually listening, so it feels like I'm having a conversation with somebody, or not even a conversation. I'm kind of explaining, and basically I don't feel completely alone. Like it's not like I opened this box by myself and I just kind of like enjoyed it on my own. Like I feel like the fact that I'm doing it like this, you guys can enjoy it too, and so then it's kind of like we're both enjoying it. So with that said, I think that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.